We nearly burnt the camper van down. We stayed in some epic treetop tents, like literally tree houses in tents, in trees, in the middle of the woods, in the middle of Lake District. We climbed not only one more Wainwright, but two. And we topped off this week in the Lake District with a ghost hunt around Wray Castle at night. This gave us the heebie-jeebies. And it all started here, within the grounds of Wray Castle. I'd like to say it started out good, but I nearly burnt the van down. Yeah, I genuinely did. For the past couple of weeks, I've had the odd little burning smell. Just a little whiff every now and then. I thought, what's that? But I've got two friends that are working locally. Steps to Adventure, Jordan and Annalise. They come down. Jordan's an absolute mastermind when it comes to all this sort of stuff, so I got him to have a look. We got absolutely everything out the back. Went down to the batteries, the fuse box, that sort of area. And he could smell the burning. Two of the wires were hot. Turns out cable sizing is a lot more important than I initially made out. We had two burnt fuses, a cable that was getting super hot, so we've had to cancel it off. We basically pulled all the fuses from the fuse box, and one of the challenges this week is to get that sorted. Basically just going to do a massive Amazon list tonight while we're having a few tinnies, so God knows what I'm actually going to order. And from there onwards, get them delivered and start working on them. We had to get like all the seats out so that we could get proper access to all the electrics that are dotted throughout the van. But I'm just off a night shift. I'm extremely knackered. Been up for like 26 hours now. So I'm about to put that all back together, get my head down for a few hours, nip over, have a shower, use the facilities while we're here. We've got a chemical waste, so I'll empty my toilet, fill up my fresh water, that sort of stuff. Get a few hours sleep. Then we're going to head to tonight's park up. Hopefully the weather stays good. It's looking a bit gloomy over the Fairfield Horseshoe and further round. But if the weather stays good, that means we're going to have a fire, we're going to have a few tinnies, make a shopping list, get some loads of stuff ordered, loads of extra cable sizings and crimps and stuff like that, and then crack on with that. I'm no good with cable sizing and stuff like that. Imagine what we're both going to be doing when we've had a few. Good night, guys. This is the view that I woke up to. It was only 2 hours sleep, but this is one of the reasons why I love the Lake District. Pure night sky. We had our good shower, appreciated the view just a little bit more, then we headed over to tonight's park up. I had to get their van on display, didn't I, just to show you that Mercedes Sprinters are not always as good as VW Crafters. I'm going to say that it's the typical banter we always have. After having a bit of a catch-up, we decided, you know what, it's a beautiful night outside, let's go and get some nighttime photography. This was the best shot I got of the Northern Lights, really wasn't anything to talk about, so we headed back, watched some of Living the Vanlife's videos. It's a real chilly night, it's supposed to get down to 0 degrees tonight, so we've got the heating on a little bit. Time to get my head down, guys. Peace out. Morning. Let me show you where we slept last night. Before we go on the hike, let me tell you how I almost blew up the camper van last night. The idea we were trying to come up with was, can we use this as an inverter? So we were going to plug a cigarette lighter straight into that, so that would always have charge straight off the solar, because I mean, I'm not being funny, it's just after 10 o'clock in the morning and my battery's already full. But we have a load of power to be able to fill this up from the leisure battery, then run an extension lead from that straight to over here to be able to run all of our appliances. We plugged that into the cigarette lighter and it blew the fuse that was actually inside the cigarette lighter connector. So that can't work somehow. I don't know what went wrong there. We'll figure that one out another time. So then we decided we've got some crocodile clips that would connect straight to the leisure battery, straight to that. That ended up catching on fire. We had smoke coming out the plug, smoke coming out the sides. I'm thinking it's possibly too many amps and we need to find a way to tone it down a little bit. I don't know, we're coming up with some stuff anyway. But we've got all the cables that are underneath going to the fuse box. Two of them cables that were running to the cigarette lighter that we were using to charge up that all powers, they were getting really, really hot. So I've had to up the rate of the cables. I've had to unplug a lot of the stuff under there, and we're gonna, any cable that was slightly too thin for the actual purpose it was used for, we've ordered 200 quid's worth of stuff off Amazon last night to be able to, well, 246 I think it was, to be able to sort not only that problem, but add another few bits and bobs. They should be getting delivered down here on Monday. So Tuesday, I'll pick them up and we'll have a play. If I can't get that idea to work, then all I'm going to do is get a 100-watt solar panel, stick it on the roof and connect it straight into that, so that's just going to be charged fully off solar. Then all of my 240-volt appliances will be run off solar. I'm going to have a little bit of breakfast, probably just a little bit of cereal, and then go for a walk up one of the Wainwright hills up there, Loughrig Fowl. You can tell I've been out of the mountains for a while. Whew. Oh, this is beautiful though. You got Windermere, which is the lake over there. The Old Man of Coniston up there. This is beautiful. Just look. It's breathtaking, but this is why I work. I'm aiming for late spring is the time that I can hopefully try and stop work altogether. Concentrate on my social medias and all those sorts of things. So if you want to help me live this life every day, because I'm a bit selfish like that, drop the subscribe button. It's free. Thank you. Show you this view. Let's get up there. All we've got to do is along here and then up that little ridge there, and the view from the top should be impeccable. I've not seen it yet, but I wasn't wrong. Are you ready for this? 3, 2. That's the Scarfell range, the Old Man of Coniston range. Oh, it's time for a bit of a liquid lunch with an amazing view. Mango, see? One of your 5 a day to keep the doctor away. Good old mango. Oh, that's nice. I'll have some of this for the final stretch going up. Check out this view. Hydrated and freshly energised, it's time to make our way up. This is the last stretch up, the last half a mile, and it is just a rocky, bouldery path, some sort of grassy areas. It had just rained recently, so it was a little bit soft underfoot. You could really feel the bogginess. This is Loughrig Fowl, I think it was called. It's behind Ambleside, behind Rydal Caves, and it's just a nice one up the back. You sort of just point your way in a direction and head that way. Some of the views were absolutely insane. Definitely revitalised you, plus it was a good excuse to just sort of stand back a second and watch it. after that hike, I mean, amazing food. I feel like I'm 13. I had 2 cheese toasties and some cereal, but I can't wash up because I need to put the fuse back into the water pump in the fuse box, but I can't really get in the fuse box because, like, yeah, that's an issue. So I'm gonna have to sort that out. But I've got to clean the whole van up. It's a mess. I'll move the van to another space further down that's got a bit more space. I've got to literally mop the entire floor, find places to put all this, basically just clean everything, wipe everything down, put everything away. I've got to sort the washing out, so I'll get that sorted too. And I may even change the bedding. Exciting life of van life, cleaning. A guide to any man trying to do some reversing. Get out, check, will it fit? Will it fit? How will I do it? Which angles will I go? Let's run away like a little child. Go and get the van and attempt to park it following our very strict and very strategic plan. Quick inspection, have a look, see whether it's good enough. You know what, I'm good. Then the biggest problem with van life is cleaning. You can't just brush it under the carpet like you can at home. But you know me, I like to procrastinate. This spot's so good, I think I might stay here tonight. Let me show you around. Ooh, Jordan and Annalise have just pulled up next to me. Look at Lily in the seat. Ah, Lily, aren't they nice? They bought me some diesel from my diesel heater. Yep, I think that's full now. Jordan brought me some beautiful gluten-free beer. Have you ever heard of that stuff? I don't know. It was nice either way. He's cooking them up some food. Annalise is currently dying of man flu on the bed. Jordan piped up with the idea of, I know, let's go for a midnight walk under the starry night through a wood in the middle of the night. Yeah, let's go. I look like a bunch of tits. So far, it was all fun and games until we spotted something staring back at us from behind one of the trees. Someone's looking back at us under that tree, isn't it? What do you reckon? Shine your torch on it. Oh. Someone's coming up over there. Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it there. Yeah. Is that a bear? Someone's moving up behind us.
Oh, this is freaky, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Oh.
I don't know. I've got the 2 eyes.
You got the 2 eyes?
Just staring at us. What do you reckon that is? Whoa. It's looking straight at us. What do you reckon? Hold on.
You see it?
I saw 2 more eyes.
Yeah, there's 2 over to the left.
Yeah. Okay. I want to see it come out from behind that tree so I can see it.
On your camera?
Yeah, I've got the bead. As long as your torch is on that tree. Because mine's not firing that far. And it just keeps looking at us. That tree right in the middle. What are we looking at?
Stop. It's moved, whatever it is.
Oh, where is it? Come out the side?
It comes to the left.
Oh, wow. And this is just one of the perks of van life. We're literally sat here. We've been for a walk, spooky walk. There's Jordan from Steps to Adventures van. There he is, just there. We're checking out the river. We're having a nice cold beer. And we're just having a goddamn good time. Now we're just going to go and sit over there in Jordan's van and watch a scary movie. Because if he doesn't really think we've already been scared enough with these deer eyes. What a day that was. Watching a horror film with them. And yeah, I don't do horror films. I just don't do them. I'm not that good at them. Lasted halfway through. I thought, nope, if I don't go now, I'm going to have nightmares all night. You can imagine me having nightmares. But the problem is when I have nightmares, it's not just normal nightmares. I like get up and I walk around and stuff like that. I'm parked right next to a river, a road. Yeah, no. That's my excuse. I'm going to stick to it. Was it a good excuse? I don't know. I'll see you in the morning. Been a bit of a lay-in this morning. It was absolutely amazing. We woke up to glorious sky. Now, this is the last dry day we're going to have for 3 weeks. And we've got a massive storm about to run through the entirety of the UK. Storm BABBET, I think they've called it. Or some stupid name like that. So that's going to be interesting. But because it's the last dry day we're going to have, I need to get that roof mount fitted for the Wi-Fi today. So I'm going to nip round to Jordan and Annalise's campsite. We're going to get some work done on the van, some electrical work, because all that stuff's arrived now. We're going to start the Wi-Fi unit. I don't know if we're actually going to get through to doing that properly, but we're going to get it started, at least get the roof mounts on. And tonight, I've been looking forward to this, we're going to be stopping in a tree tent. Yes, that's right. It's a tree house tent. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to share that with you. But first, let's go to the campsite. This will be your last look at the Lake District where the trees have actually got leaves on. You see, it's getting autumn time and all these leaves are now really weak, just hanging onto the trees by a single little thread. But tomorrow, we've got that storm coming in. All these leaves are going to fall tomorrow. Let's hope the trees are strong enough to withstand the storm. Do you remember the last storm that we had up in the Lake District? That big one, Storm Unit or something they called it, I don't know. Took down all the trees, they were blocking the roads, the dry stone walls were all falling down. It was a bad one. So let's just hope this one isn't as bad as that. But to precautionary wise, I am not parking underneath any trees tonight. No thank you. Hold on a second. This tree tent that we're staying in is in a tree. That should be quite fun. Right in a forest, so the van will be parked on. Oh, this could go really bad. Oh well, it's still going to be an experience. That's why we're doing it. So the plan is, I've got to do my washing. That's all washed. I've just got to whack it in the dryer. We've got to get all the electrics, the fuse box, the battery from underneath the bed there, and put it underneath the seat there. That's where the Victrons are already, the DC to DC and the solar MPPT. We've got to wire that all up. We've got to uprate some of the wires that are already there, and I've got to drop the Maxview top dome up on the roof and bring the wires through somehow. And what an absolute beautiful location to do it in. Just look at it. God, I love the Lake District. Jordan's arrived from Steps to Adventure. We're going to get some wiring stuff. I had it delivered to their campsite, so it's just all here. 12 blade fuse holder, because mine's absolutely crap. Got the Victron Smart, the battery charger, so we can charge the battery while we're on electric hookup. Loads of different cables there and there and there. Extendable plug socket extension lead thing. And in that box is just there some buzz bars. I'm going to crack on and chuck the Maxview dome on the roof, just solely because that needs to get done today. Last day of rain. Everyone loves a Lily. I've had loads of comments on TikTok saying Lily's amazing, and there she is. She's going to be keeping an eye on us while we're working on the vans. Check this, van life isn't all about all the scenic views and all doing all this experience in this and that. Let me talk you through exactly what we've got going right now. We've got a pet Jordan down there helping me out with some electrics, moving me battery, basically fixing all the stuff that I messed up on. You've got their van just there. I'll leave that link in the description because obviously you've seen them quite a lot on this video. You've got the Annalise, the Annalise, the one and only. Where's the Lily though?
The Lily's up in the bed.
Hello Lily, everybody on TikTok loves you because you're famous. Here she comes. And you've got me climbing up the ladders. I'll show you exactly what I'm in the middle of doing. It's the Wi-Fi, the Maxview 5G 4x4. I'm just waiting for me rust prevention to sort of cure a little bit before I drop that back down. Do you want to quickly walk us through exactly what you're doing?
Put some buzz bars on so you don't set fire to yourself.
Nearly again. Nearly again. So we've got everything going down underneath there. As you can tell, the battery's there. Basically, I would have killed myself if it wasn't for him. So what can we do to repay him? Leave the comments in the description down below. I know what I meant there. That was absolutely amazing. See, that's why we love working in the Lake District. We can just see stuff like that all the time. That's absolutely amazing. That's what Jordan's been hard at work at doing. How neat is that compared to what it was before? So we've even got the battery in here, the 200 amp hour lifetime battery. Believe me, that is amazing. Jordan,
yeah,
you've got Allied Time batteries, haven't you?
Mega, yeah.
What do you think of them? You've got 300 amp hours, haven't you?
Yeah, they're mega.
Absolutely, I love them. So there's links in the description for them. I think there's even a discount code down there. Go up to the Renogy shunt, over to the buzz bars. We've got the battery charger. We still need to connect that up to the buzz bars. We haven't got a cable that's thick enough. We've got the proper fuse box now. The DC to DC charger, the solar MPP charger, my power bank, which we've got some more stuff to mess around with that, but that's so much neater than what it was previously. Well, Jordan's
didn't take that long, did it?
Didn't take that long, but you're a mastermind. That's why that is. Again, I'll leave his link in the description down below. I've been busy doing the Wi-Fi, the Maxview Wi-Fi, and I'm going to get that all set up now so I can use that. For a good couple of hours, this has gone really, really well. We just I've got a bit of a mess to clear up, but it's okay. Jordan and Annalise are shooting off for a bit before we go on to tonight's activities, which I'm proper looking forward to that. Are you, Jord?
Yeah, it's going to be mega, isn't it?
It's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to do a nighttime walk through the woods.
So you're right.
This, yeah, we're going to go ghost hunting. Right, we're going to go down to the lake.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be absolutely amazing. That's coming up while they shoot off and do what they need to do for an hour. Well, less than an hour. I'm going to run through and get this clean. Don't need to make it perfect because I'm not sleeping in here tonight. We're up in the treehouse, remember? It was a bit of a headache, but only because I'm thick and I didn't read the instructions. Like I said in the beginning of the video, make sure you read your instructions. I've got to clean up the cables. That's not an issue. I had to connect to the Wi-Fi. Then I had to download the app and go through everything. Then I ran a Google speed test. It was like 60 megabytes a second, and it's not even had its firmware update yet, which I've got to sort out. That's mega. It's better than yours, isn't it, Jordan?
Not even in the slightest.
He's jealous. We're kind of running low on time, so it's a case of quickly clear up while they've gone to the shop to get tonight's barbecue food, and then we can head off down to our tree. I still can't believe it. Treetop tents. Going to be absolutely breathtaking and amazing. I'm just packing my bags up for everything. Obviously I've got the whole new bedding to do, but I'm not staying in here tonight, so I don't need that. I've got power bank because we're going to be doing some filming, so I've got my microphone, my drone, my tripod, all that sort of stuff in there. I've got a power bank to charge up my phone. I've got some spare batteries. I've got my head torch there, that's getting charged up, and I've already put some clothes in the bag. I'm thinking it's going to be freezing cold, so I've erred on that side of caution. So apparently I've got to follow Annalise, and oh, he's got his drone up. Oh, this is going to be epic. The light is starting to fade. I mean, the time is getting on a little bit, but I've just got to follow Annalise all the way around to the place where we've got to go. Their video is going to be a little bit more cinematic than mine, but we've just parked up and let's go on the hike to get to these tent locations. Proper cool little location, isn't it? I mean, right in the woods. This is going to be so cool. Now we've just got a bit of a hike through the woods. Lily's gone off and, I don't know, made love to a squirrel or something, and we'll get there eventually. Jordan knows his place. He's got to do all the pushing. Lisa's got to do all the filming. It wasn't long until our tree tents started to come into view in the distance. The closer we got, the more in awe we got. How cool are these? Wow, we've got the whole cooking area down here. Let's walk around and just have a quick look. What? And that is where I'm staying tonight. Let's get up and have a look. Like I said, literally, we're about to like proper walk underneath it. It is literally just a tent. It's suspended by like wires going up to the trees. Got a really steep staircase going up just here. Let's get up and have a look. There's the stairs that we've just come up. Got a lovely little decking, and it's definitely a wobbly tree house, but that's the whole vibe of it. It's just all connected to the trees. Cooking area down there, and inside, let's go. I've already put my stuff in, but whoosh. So what we've got, we'll run you through. One bed turns into a double bed. This is again a single bed. We've got porthole windows dotted all the way around. We've got a storage area just there with a desk. We've got a little log burner just there which goes all the way out. Oh, and a full ceiling panoramic view. How cool is this? This is absolutely amazing. Look. Look out the windows. A full forestry view. We're going to be able to see the owls in the top of the trees and everything. How absolutely amazingly cool is that? Let's check out this one just here. Jordan and Annalise's. There's their cooking area and there's their little tent dome. This is absolutely mental. Let's go out. Wow. This is like proper cool. Now the fire's already been built up for me. It's got all the bits in there I need, and it even comes with loads of matches. So I'm just going to light the fire now so that it's nice and prepared, and then throughout the night just keep choking it up, topping it up, topping it up, so it's going to be lovely and toasty and warm when I get here. There's my bed for the night, just tucked up, split it into a double. Let's go for a walk. Let's go and see Jordan and Annalise and see how theirs is. There's Jordan up on his. You got your fire going as well? Yeah, mine's going as well. Oh, look at Lily. Everyone loves Lily, so I've got to get Lily on her. I'm clickbaiting you, Lily. Hello, Lily.
The
No?
other way.
No, this way. Hello. While we go off and... I just stood on a prick. While we go and get some water and stuff, we're going to start planning tonight's adventures. What have we got?
Bloody hell, choking on a fridge raider. Scary Movie 3, Insidious. Got that on the laptop.
God, we're living the life of luxury out in a tent, aren't we?
I'm only joking.
Go on, what are we doing?
Ghost hunting.
Ghost hunting in the middle of a forest where chances are...
No.
Oh.
Not in the middle of the forest. We're going to head to the castle that's got loads of crucifixes on it.
What, Wray Castle?
Yeah.
Yes, nighttime ghost hunting around Wray Castle. I'm going to be scared. The light's starting to fade. We've just hiked back up to the vans just so we can get some stuff, some sauces and stuff for the burgers and whatever later. But the wildlife's starting to come out. The birds are starting to chirp. The daytime birds are going to roost. The nighttime birds are starting to tweet. Got all the noises of the forests. This is absolutely amazing. This is going to be epic. I don't know how well the footage is going to be later when we're all hiking in the middle of the darkness going towards the castle that's a million miles that way, but we're going to do our best. Just been and stoked up the fire, so that's going to be lovely and toasty and warm by the time we get back. There's Jordan and Annalise's. Let's go over and see what's for dinner. I've truly been spoiled on this adventure because they were the ones that arranged all this. It was their idea. They sorted food out, everything. So this is going to be amazing. We've got the barbecue on the go. Annalise. We've got the vlog on the vlog right now. Check that out. Look, you can all see each other. Steps to Adventures vlog versus Indy Vanna Jones vlog. There's Chef Jordan attempting to look pretty. We've got the food
on the barbie, mate.
Shrimp on the barbie. That's not a shrimp. That's a big ass shrimp. Is that a St. Helens shrimp?
St. Helens shrimp, mate.
Look at the size of them. What accent do you think a St. Helens shrimp has? Australian. Look at them. Chef Jordan's massively outdone himself. We need a good hearty meal before we go ghost hunting. Oh, I'm dreading that. Got to go stock up the fire, but it's pitch black, so I've got my head torch on. This is going to be really fun. Oh, look. There's me tent. These ladders, whilst it's... Oh, wow, look out in the forest. Can we see any eyes looking at us? Any deer or anything like that? I can't see anything at the minute. How cool would that be? There is deer here. Oh, God, look, that's a whole tree that's fell down. Anyway, these are me stairs. Look how steep they are. Let's go stock up the fire and get back to some food. Come with this little wooden chest with loads of bits of... Apparently, these are the ones we just open and throw straight in. But look at it. It's proper nice and toasty in here. Come with a glove as well. So I think I'm going to wear the glove, or attempt to wear the glove, and then open that up and try and chuck this on. And lift it up. Oh, and then 3, 2, 1. Whoosh. Is that going to go any further in, or can I get another one in? Oh yes, I got another one in. Yes, that's in perfect. That is going beautifully now. The 3 world's best ghost hunters. You've got Jordan sat there, you've got Annalise in the front in a hoodie, and you've got cute little Lily. They thought it would be smart to bring me up this tiny little dirt track. Let's see. It's okay because we've got our little bodyguard in front in the hoodie. V5 full fun. I don't know, but there's something up the top of the hill looking at us. You can see his like eyes lighting at us. Yeah. It's freaky either way. I don't know, but it's looking big and it's looking straight at us. I mean, look, I turn my light off it. You can't see anything. Then boof. Oh, it was moving then. What is it? It's like proper, oh God, proper moving towards us. And oh, it is a big deer and stuff, but if, whoa, what's that? Look at those ones there sat there looking at us. Oh wow, freaky, look at that. The camera's all there, look at that. That is proper freaky with the doors and windows and stuff, look at that. And apparently it's haunted, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Some fella came into work the other day, because we work like not far from here, and he came in and he said he went in and he got really weirded out, and apparently he like can sense ghosts and stuff, and he said he would never ever set foot in there again.
Oh.
Really strange.
So we decided to come on a ghost hunt literally a day after they decided to scare the crap out of me with a horror film in their van in the middle of absolutely nowhere. It is quite cool, isn't it?
It's a bit holy, isn't it?
I can't see any holes.
I mean, it crosses.
Ah, oh God, yeah. All the crosses on it. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. What? Look at up there. Oh. I got scared then as a rock. I thought it was like a full-on thing. I don't know. I got that on camera. Yes. Yes. He must be the only person to ever come ghost hunting and try and get inside the actual building that's supposed to be haunted. Oh, we're live on TikTok. What is it? Steps to Adventures one?
Yeah.
Ooh. Anything to distract herself from the fact that we could. But oh, look at the ceiling. That's cool. Literally, I have 1,000,001 thoughts going through my head all at the same time. To be fair, look at these. I wonder what they were for.
It's a lot. Oh, it's light inside.
There's light. Oh.
The light's all inside.
Oh, it's like stairs going up. Wow. I've just heard a noise. You watch, someone's going to be sat there watching TV or something. You watch, it's going to be a school event or something like that. They're all camping out and he pipes up with that. It is a beautiful little castle though. Wray Castle. Wow. Ooh, the loft hatch is open. What's up there? Oh no, it's just the skylight's open. You know what those crosses were for? During the war, there weren't no glass or anything on them. That's where they used to rest the weapons and the bow and arrows and stuff when they used to come out. I'm old as shit, so I know that, even though it's probably fake, so I've just made it up.
Mate, this wasn't even built near any walls.
Well, you on up? This is well older than a war, you know. World War II was less than 100 years ago, I think.
You know how long ago
I don't
this
know.
was built?
Go on, how long ago?
2003.
You bloody millennials are just getting worse and worse. There's a head torch. There. It's moving and it's following us.
I can't be arsed running either.
But someone says here the castle was built in 1840.
See? So you millennials are all wrong.
Yeah, but them crosses are not for battle.
No.
When there's crows
Can you
about
hear?
in it.
No, that's not crows, that's bats.
Is it?
Oh, that's freaky. There is eyes over there looking at us, and that's not like a farmer's field, so that could be literally anything. Oh, where have they gone? He's ducked his head, so maybe he's like stalking us. It's going to be something like a deer.
I think it's a deer.
Oh dear. We're going down the hill now, so we won't see them now.
Might be.
Oh, that was freaky. Made it back okay anyway. That's what we're staying in tonight. Look how cool they are. Look how steep the stairs are with Jordan going up. That's theirs, and that's mine up there. Just come into Jordan and Annalise's. Look at the little pad that they've got going on. Got Harry Poo Face on the tablet. The fire's stocked up. This is literally living the dream. Just look at this lovely little pod. Wow. And I've stocked the fire up. That's going to start burning, keep us nice and warm all night. There's the bed that I'm in tonight. I've got all the windows all the way around, but in theory I should be up before first light because we're hoping to go out and get the sunrise by Lake Windermere. Now the wind should be coming in around about 3 o'clock in the morning, so let's hope the trees don't shake too much. Night night guys, I'm going to sit here, chill with the fire for a bit, and then I'm going to get to sleep. I've just been woken up. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Can you hear the wind outside? Whoa, that is insane. It's probably blowing me around as well. It's actually really cool, to be fair. The fire's still going. Wow. 6 o'clock in the morning, great night's sleep. Woke up about 5 o'clock actually. The wind started to pick up quite a lot. The storm proper started to hit. Let's go down and start to see them, shall we? There they are. Oh, there's Jordan at least anyway. Did you see that storm coming about, what, 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
About 4 o'clock it got me and I was proper shaking. I woke up, crap myself, I was like, ah! Then I remember, crap, I'm in a tree tent. Yeah, that storm was absolutely mental. Around about 3 o'clock it come, and it seems to have died down now. But we're inside the forest still, and it's still darkness. Still epic, still loving it. We're going to go for a sunrise hike soon, as soon as we've all had a coffee. Check out this setup. This is where we ate last night, so we've got a little desk, a table there. He's got his fancy camera because he's fancy. We've got this whole unit here, all the units underneath. That's where we're going to be having our brew. And we've got the barbecue down there. Let's have a look around again with the head torch and just see if we can see any more eyes looking back at us. That was freaky when we went to the castle yesterday. I proper loved it. Here she is, the queen of the tent. That's what morning Annalise looks like. Are you ready for your morning sunrise hike?
No, I'm ready for bed.
You had a bad night, did you? How, but why?
I can't sleep in new places.
You're too used to the van now, aren't you? That's all it is.
Anthony couldn't sleep all night.
Ah, well, a fresh air hike will help.
I couldn't even take my makeup off because I forgot my makeup wipes.
It's starting to get a bit lighter now. That's where the vans are parked. Just took some stuff back to the van. Let's go on this hike. Hear all the birds waking up by the side of the lake and stuff. Quick coffee before we go on the little walk. You can see it's a lot more lighter now, but he's loving playing with his new camera. What a cracking night that was.
Oh, it's boss, wasn't it?
You didn't sleep well though, did you?
No.
Elisa's woke up with a cold. She now knows what it's like to have man flu. And Lily is absolutely loving life. Proof that men never actually do grow up. Me and Jordan found a volleyball net with someone's flat football. This kept us entertained, believe it or not, for about 45 minutes. But after Annalisa told us all we needed to grow up, we carried on the walk, went down to Lake Windermere. Just look at how beautiful this actually was. I was absolutely blown away. I mean, I've seen Lake Windermere 1,000,001 times. It's just a bog standard sight for me. Just like your office picture that's on the wall, you don't really notice it's there. But when you actually take the time to sit down and truly appreciate what it is, it starts to sink in just how beautiful parts of the UK actually are.
One the other day and they were doing the same. They're dead.
Well, at least my windows have got one good use.
Huh?
After packing the vans up and starting to make our way down, we're on a campsite, and these were all on a campsite, so we thought, do you know what, we may as well make use of the facilities while we're actually here. Let's go top up with water, dispose of our toilet waste, just all the normal electric charge up sort of stuff that you'd get on a campsite. We may as well do it before we continue living off grid. We're now good for how many more weeks we want to do off-grid. One thing I've just noticed is with my old electrical system, because obviously we updated that a few days ago, I have never seen that work that much in my entire life. Now obviously the battery's topping up quite nicely. We got that's insane. I've never seen that before. That was solely just because my electrical system wasn't quite up to scratch enough to bring that much in, I guess. We parked the vans up just there. Annalise is fast asleep just solely because she didn't get much sleep last night. We're hardcore, even though he tried to get another hour's sleep, but we're going to go now and try and climb that big hill up there, solely because that's another Wainwright to tick off the list. That'll take me up to 42. How many have you done?
I think 3 or 4.
3 or 4? Are you planning on doing all 214?
Yeah.
It's good.
Next year I'm going to actively hunt them down.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You wait until you see like Kirk Fallon stuff like that. If you know, you know. And here's a little piece of van life advice that most people don't tell you. I'm in a long wheelbase VW Crafter. Jordan is in a long wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter. The trouble trying to park in some areas is catastrophically bad. Both our vehicles are over 6'6" wide, so we have width restriction roads we have to look out for. But you can't park next to most of the little Wainwrights. You can't park on the quick little areas where it's just a quick path up and down. This one we parked just out the way so we weren't an inconvenience to everybody, and we had a 6-kilometre walk up to the start of the hike to be able to go up. It was an epic hike. It's steep once we got going, but hold on a second. Then we realised something. Do you know what I've just realised, George?
Yeah.
This whole area that we're walking through right now, you can see it all on camera. On OS Maps, this is a forest. This is the extent of deforestation. Deforestation.
Is it?
But this is all a fit forest. I mean, we've still got a bit of a forest to go through, but that's all been thinned out.
I mean, at least you've got 2 trees left.
Oh yeah, there's 2 trees left. Bill and Ben, they're both flower pot men.
You've not took them all down.
They've not took them all, no.
They've left
Got
us 2
Windermere over there. Check that out, that's beautiful. Got the full Fairfield horseshoe over there with all the mountains there. That's a good hike if you want to do it. 12 wainwrights all in one hike. It's mega. Killer. It's a killer, but it's mega. Right. We've got the last, what, 150 metre ascent?
Yeah.
It's steep. How are you coping?
Not too bad, actually.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Me and me extra chins. Started to struggle our way back up the path. This is just because we've been out the mountains for so long. Everything's a little bit of a struggle. You can see the wind's been here, knocked a few of the trees over. But then we got slightly distracted by the RAF jets flying over.
We might catch them in a bit.
We kind of used that as an excuse to just sit around and have a minute's breather, but it was epic. The higher we got, the more exposed the wind got. You could really tell it was the start of a storm with the amount of wind we were getting, but it was so enjoyable. It's nice to be out in the elements just like this. Quick hop over the stile that was there. We can see the first summit, which was just a cairn summit, and the actual summit was behind it. But then we got distracted by more jets. First cairn summit came into view. We actually did think this was the actual summit, so we were all excited, we were all giddy, and we just wanted to see the view over the other side. That's the best part of any mountain hike, any big hill hike. You get to see the view on the other side, and just look at how beautiful that is. That's the whole Scarfell range and everything. It's beautiful. But then I caught a glimpse of the actual summit. That's the small one. Let's go over there. Here we go. Let's do it. Number 42. My 42nd wainwright. Oh. Black Crag. Oh, look at that for a view. And what better way to be rewarded from a hard hike than a view just like that. Took a little bit of shelter out the wind. You're still going to hear her, but there she is. Black Crag. Look at the view. Just look at it. Not him. But that. Ooh, he's in prison. But just absolutely look at how beautiful that all is. That's the whole Old Man of Coniston range. So you got the Old Man up there, Spilt Out, Wavel up. Scarfell's up on that range. It's just absolutely breathtaking. Then you go around to the lakes. Coniston. I don't know what that one is there. Up here and
That's that sign I was telling you about.
oh, was it? And there's Windermere. You got the Fairfield horseshoe. Oh, this is just amazing. It's time to head back down, get back to the van and rub it into Annalisa. What she's missed, because these views are absolutely breathtaking. And we're back, nice and windswept. Look at the hair. There he is. We're just parking up for the night. We've had a lazy evening. It's time for me to cook some food. We're just seeing if we can park together because, you know, life isn't the same without your boyfriend, is it? Look at him with his obnoxious little light on the top. He's definitely overcompensating for something, isn't he? 7 o'clock the next morning. There's the vans parked up down there. Jordan and Annalise is still asleep. I want to go for a walk up this forestry track. Get a good view over there of the Old Man of Coniston. Just get a view around. See how bad the storm was actually last night. It was rocking the van. It was chucking it down all night. Let's just go and have a look. It's probably just about coming up towards first light. It's definitely lighter than night time. And the mountain peaks are all covered. God, you got that tree there that's come down. That one just there that's come down. They were up yesterday when we were up here. That tree's gone. There's another one uprooted just there. That's insane. That cloud covering the peaks all the way over there. Check out the waterfall. You never see that. That's normally just a trickle. It's pouring down the mountain. I'll tell you one thing. There's not much room left in this forest, is there? Even in a storm, it looks beautiful over there, doesn't it? All the different colours, the different hills. It's just beautiful. Even over Swirl Howe and the Old Man of Coniston. I'm loving this, but look at the colours of the sky. You can't really see it on camera. They're like an orangey colour. You know, like these calm before the storm. You can see it reflecting on my face. Oh no, wait there. That might just be the reflection of my jacket. Who knows? I'm soaking wet, so let's head back to the van and sort out today's activities, with today being my last day in the Lake District. So the plan of attack is quite simple. The mist has really come in, so I want to stay here to see that. Whereas I should, in theory, be heading back to the northwest, solely because I've got to pick up little Miss Danielle, Miss Indy Vanna Jones, for our adventure this weekend. I don't know where we're going yet, but we're going to brave the tail end of this new storm that's coming in, Storm BABBET or whatever it's called. So we're tempted to go Scotland, and then we've got Saturday and Sunday where the weather's supposed to be a bit wet, but I don't know. We're going to see anyway. Anyway, we've got a big adventure planned this week, and I've got to get the van sort of back down there to do some little work on it, to make it ready for her to be in the van, really. I've got to go do the shopping and stuff like that, get enough food in for us both, and charge up some electrics, all that sort of stuff. But instead of leaving here, going there and doing the van while I'm down there, I may as well do some bits here, mightn't I? First plan of action, that power bank's getting hidden, so I need to have some sort of plug socket around. I've got this pop-up plug socket. I'll show you that more once it's fitted, but I've got to drill a 60mm hole in there somewhere to be able to put it in. So I've got me drill out, I've emptied the cupboard out, so I'm going to have to drill the hole in there for it, and then the shelf's in the way underneath it for it, so I'll probably have to drill another hole in there too. See what I mean? So that's how high it sticks up when I don't have to so you've got there, so I've basically got to drill another hole in the shelf underneath so that it can sink down just that little bit more. If I leave the power bank turned on, it's the All Powers S2000 Pro. If I leave that turned on all the time and control it with the app, so I can turn the AC plugs on, the DC plugs on, all that sort of stuff, then in theory the extension plug that I've put up there will work perfectly. Let's try it. What better way than the coffee machine? We press it, it pops up, we pull it up, it locks into place. The plugs are all on this side, so I've strengthened them round so the plugs are out the way. We plug that in. The power comes on. We grab our coffee pod, we put it in, we do that. Oh, it's low on water. We fill it full of water, we close that down, we close that down, we press that. In theory, we should have coffee. Oh yes, look at that. So I think we can honestly say that works perfectly. It's just a case of now unplug that, push it down. Oh no, alright, I've got a little red toggle down there. See, I'm still learning how to use things. And then push it down, boof, sits perfectly flush and flat. Then I go on the app, turn off the power unit, perfect. Now I've got to think of two options. I've got two options to do this. How do I charge that power unit when I am completely off grid, away from an electric hookup? So I've got two options. One, stick a 100-watt solar panel on the roof, straight down into it. That power unit, the All Powers, has got an MPPT solar charge control unit built into it. It can take up to 450 watts going into it. So I can whack a little 100-watt panel on the roof dedicated just for that. Or I can go from my fuse box directly to a cigarette lighter, and it comes with a cigarette lighter in-car charger. The problem is with that, I've blown the fuses in the cigarette lighters because I've tried charging it from ones that aren't adequate for it. Either way, I can charge that while I'm off grid through my leisure battery from my solar panels that are on the roof to be able to get me constant 240 watt solar panel, 240 watt plugs. That's quite a clever little system. How clean does that look when it's all put away, just like popped down into the desk? Done. Wow. That's my adventure in the Lake District come to an end for now anyway. I've got to go back to the northwest, pick up Miss Indy Vanna Jones, and we're going on another adventure. Tune in next time because that's going to be an epic one.